Sarah Sanders and what's talking about. They're talking about a glitch in what do you call it, Vice. And thinking about this, this is so beyond me that like if I couldn't read this publication, how can I form an opinion about this without reading this publication? And what they're highlighting is a publication that I haven't even looked at. And so with that, it's hard to understand all the points of what the summarization is and what the publication is about. You go to Barnes and Noble, pick it up. They don't ever have a commercial. You can pick it up. So the inertia is just like, well, what is it? You know what I'm saying? I'll highlight everything. Why is it? And to me, they say, why is it that you have a wall of trivial knowledge? And why trivial knowledge? It's not. It's blatant. It's kind of cut and dry. Another thing, you don't sit up here and say, I went to the CIA room last night at the water cooler and talk about what you did. You don't say anything like that. You talk about what you watch on CNN and say, did you hear this thing? Oh, for real? And example, blase, blase, blase. So all this stuff you talk is official. It's nothing, man. They say, go to publication. What is it that you read? Everybody has read it now. Everybody's 1 minute, except the people who haven't read it. So can you form it? That's like saying, if you can't have an opinion about something if you don't vote, you can't have an opinion about it if you don't vote. How can you have an opinion about a publication if you didn't read it and it caught a snag in it when Sarah Sanders was talking about killing his FBI members just in the high heat, right? So now is that. So to that example, and that tantalizes the mind and senses about what one can say about the whole tangent of like, what is it that, you know what I'm saying, if Donald Trump's transformed at the core, and that's really what I kind of like wonder is that have as a thought as suspect to be real. Because I was just Cortez even said is human. So I said, and that's a dangerous line to play because there's little accountability in such thoughts. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, whatever, you know what I mean? That's like saying something about you're next. That's like saying something about throwing something about genocide. You know what I mean? Everybody always talks about this heavy talk of being reasonable, whatnot. I hear Maze outside right now, for example. Who knows, right? But it's in a dangerous situation. And then for a president to be flagrant and say, and to put it in my hands, and the president's executive order to say, with accountability that you know that can toggle between unreasonable and reasonable, gives me a little bit of a suspect feeling like, that's a little reckless, you know what I mean? That's a little reckless, and you know, I'm a little older to be dealing with such kind of like such high-powered engines and stuff like that, if you will. You feel me? And that's all, and for lack of a better term, right? And so, and it's just, you know, and it baffles me to even try to read into a publication that you have not even read. And say, we got a snag on Sanders is about kind of like, so what else can you do if you don't go to the Barnes and Nobles and pick up the application? What else can you do? You can say, well, what? No, you can't. You can offer. You can say, I can try. I can give a hand. I can wait a little bit. I can be willing to be moved. And just say, why are they, you know, questioning Sarah Sanders about, when she obviously defended herself and saying that they're thrown around in such dialogues. And what? That's an example of saying, well, how can you form an opinion off of a publication that you have not even read and just give a lean towards CNN and their angle of what they see in politics, in media, and what they say and you go to Fox News, is Lauren Ingraham talking about it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. But I don't have 4 monitors and talking about thing. I don't have the news van. If it's okay, beyond the glitz and glamour, right? If you don't read the publication, if you say you, and no, I'm not incriminating myself. But I'm saying it's really unfair, it's unbalanced to have such a responsibility to carry such a representation of people to give limited knowledge about and say, please form an opinion about this that can be appeasable and diplomatic to the area of your surroundings and whatnot.
Once Attorney General has been out of the game, out of the wilderness for quite a while, and